Hey, what's up, guys? It's Drex, and I got another gameplay for you. It's on the new SWAT map Shutout, which we've actually already had to play in SWAT for a while now, but it's now officially in the playlist as of Monday, I believe, or something like that. And they didn't let in the other new SWAT map into the playlist. That was Scythe. I have a previous video of that on my channel. I don't really know why. I thought that was a pretty good map that they could have put into the playlist, but I don't know. I guess that they just didn't find it good enough to be in the playlist. But it's really not that big of a deal since we're actually getting a few more maps. I'm pretty sure we get 3 new maps by next week, Monday, I believe, because of the new map pack. I don't really know too much about the map pack at all right now. I just heard that the maps are small to medium maps, which is pretty much what we need. We don't need any more big team maps because I'm personally not a big team battles fan. I usually just play SWAT or the new playlist Team Throwback, which I might be uploading a gameplay of that later sometime. Um, but we've already had a bunch of big team battle maps, and we really don't need any more of those. Halo has to go back to its, in my opinion, its roots of the smaller 4v4 variant maps, which seems like that's what we'll be getting in the new map pack sometime next week. So we can all have that to look forward to. And also, I'm going to talk a little bit about this map, Shutout, which is a Halo 2 Lockout remake. So if you never played Halo 2 or Halo 3, this was one of the maps that were in those games. And it was probably, well, in my opinion, it was one of the best maps in those games. And it was a really good Halo 2 1v1 map and just a Halo 2 map in general. But for Halo 4, they made this map way bigger than it used to be. Um, Obviously, if you've never played the older Halo games, you don't know how small it was, but it was pretty small. Just kind of imagine it being like um, Rust size from Modern Warfare 2, if you know what that map was, or um, it was actually smaller than Guardian from Halo 3, so if you know what that map is. And oh, yeah, it was smaller than Haven. The very first lockout was smaller than Haven in Halo 2, so as you could picture, it was a very small map, but I think that they made it bigger so that they could compensate for the new sprint feature that we have in Halo, which I think it was smart to make it bigger, but I think, in my opinion, they made it too big. There are just some really long sight lines in this map. Like, when you look from B1 to S1, that's seriously, like, that's just ridiculously far. I mean, my Magnum can barely reach from one side to the other from that stretch. And you can see right here from B3 to S3, it's just a super long sight range that really shouldn't be that big, in my opinion. I think that they should have just made the map for Halo 4 1.5 times bigger than the original instead of what appears to be perhaps 3 times bigger. I'm not exactly sure of the scaling, but I just wish that they toned it down a little bit. And also, the spawning on this map is pretty ridiculous. If you are in a party of a bunch of really good SWAT kids like I was last night, um, you won't lose on this map because if you get top mid control of like B3 and just like S3 and just like that area, they will be constantly spawning right here where I just spawned in bottom left or sword or out on the elbow where I'm looking at right there. Um, then it's just super easy to spawn kill them. I actually have 2 clips. One was me getting an overkill on one person on this map using those spawns, and the other clip was me getting a triple kill using those same spawns on one kid, and that's pretty ridiculous. Personally, I kinda like the spawns like that because it's a lot of fun to play, but I'm sure it's not very fun for other people. So I'm guessing that Shutout. I think that I don't think that they're gonna take it out of the playlist, but I think that they're either gonna fix the spawns or no one's just gonna vote for it anymore because they get sick of getting spawn killed on it. And also, something that Bois mentioned is that there is no longer a jump to get you from B1 into B2. And if you know what B1 is where I just looked right there into that little room where my teammate dropped into. There used to be a jump where you could go from, if you spawned like sword or whatever, you could go into B1, and then you could jump up into this little opening and then get into B2, and then you have a bunch of places you can go to from there. And since you can't do that anymore, and with the already crazy spawn system that we have in this map, it makes it it makes it for some pretty interesting gameplay. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that gameplay and commentary. So please leave a like rating, and thanks for watching.